Hey, this is Heap Eater. I was just about to head out to some thrift stores with my friends who are all in my band Sorry I'm Dead. We're going to go to the Goodwill Outlets, Thrift King, and Salvation Army that's somewhere outside the city. Let's go. Alright, this is the Thrift King. It's like an old grocery store or something. And I'm here. We're here in front of the Thrift King. Maybe we'll have some cool stuff, I don't know. The first thing I saw when we went into the Thrift King was this pretty cool pop-up pirate game that I'd always see ads for as a kid on TV. But when I opened it, there was nothing inside the box. What the heck? They had a lot of other cool toys. Check out this little gorilla. As we walked around, it was like, whoa, look at all this stuff. They had so many little plush toys. I don't know, just check it out. Look at all this stuff. This little bear is pretty cute. This other bear is here. It's this little gorilla that I really liked. They had a lot of different sports equipment. Bikes, snowboards, you can see all that. The colors I liked a lot. Here I just thought it'd be funny to videotape myself in the mirror. I like this picture a lot, but I didn't get it. Here's a bunch of electronics, mostly printers and televisions. All the TVs made me think of Kmart when I was a kid. You can see all the VHS tapes here. And there's a lot of golf clubs. That's at every thrift store, though. The circle machine?
For this thing.
Yeah, it's like a circle machine. I kind of like this yellow chair. Well, this stuff's really cheap.
There's a really nice, I mean, you already have a nice one.
Yeah. They had a lot of clothes, but nothing really caught my eye. Like everything else in the store kind of had an 80s vibe. Even the music was all like 80s, 90s types of stuff. Seriously, look at all these clothes. It's just, I don't know, it's amazing how big this store is. It's a little overwhelming to look through all of it. This is an onion keeper, and keeps your onions, but only because it's shaped like it. Whoa! Somebody I know has this picture of Jesus. But anyway, the onion keeper, in an occult manner, it keeps your onions fresh because it's shaped like an onion. It's like sympathetic magic. Wow. Here's a Goodwill. I really like the color of it. We just kind of stumbled upon it. Oh, that's cool. I was just looking at these Halloween pretzel treats, which are not really that exciting. This is cool. Oh, but this is...
No, I want to wear that.
I just like ruined everything.
Yeah, take my video.
This is like...
Where's the mirror?
I don't know.
Oh, here. There, perfect.
Where?
Is this how it's supposed to be?
I guess. You're supposed to have the one with the plume on it. Oh,
These cool things.
they're pretty
I
cool.
want to be around.
Wow, these are weird. Look at this man. This man looks like he has some problems. He may need a brain fitting or something. I thought this was the most perfect blender I've ever seen. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I loved the way the glass looked, and I really liked the color, but I already have a blender. This man, he's like surprised. Wow, this guy, it's like Jack Klugman or something. And that other guy, I don't know. Some ducks. I feel like they have ducks or geese at every Goodwill. There were a lot of dolls at the Goodwill. I kind of like dolls, but I want them to be more odd looking. Here's some fake fruits, which I have a lot of. And I thought this thing had a cool little design on it. Alright, now I'm at Dollar Tree. It's just a short stop. Video recording is in progress. In case you didn't know. Wow. Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. Here we go. This man is an extreme fighter. This other man has a weird tattoo and kind of looks like Duke Nukem. Also this man who looks surprised. Maybe like he got punched in the balls. We are at Thrift Store. Your purchase helps us help others. Surprise, it's actually Salvation Army. It's like its secret identity. I wanted an alien, but they're not in there. This was a really weird towel. It reminded me of the manga Gone. I think my grandmother has this. They had this little snack bar, which I thought was kind of interesting for a thrift store. It said to not take any of the food out of it. Here's the Goodwill Outlets. The Goodwill Outlets is sometimes called the bins because they have all these big bins. They also have some furniture like this organ, but really it's all about these bins that are just packed with, a lot of it is sort of junk, but I don't know, they're just packed with stuff. Every so often they'll pull these bins out like that, and you better get lost if you're checking them out, because they really gotta get in and get out. I really like these, well, I really like the words in the picture here, but I wasn't gonna buy any crystal growing kit. What would you find?
It's gonna be like 20 cents.
What is this? Here's just more of that junk. This guy kind of looked like a character I made called Bee Billy. He was like a bee with bird wings. I considered that record, but I took a look at it and I was, you know, it wasn't any band I was interested in. Alright, we're rushing to look through all this stuff. Whoa, is that... Holy shit. Dude, wow. Oh, I got a shitty one. That was us. This is us just rushing to check everything. These new bins came, so you got to really run and try to grab the good stuff. Jeez. Whoops, sorry. What are these? I actually got hit with a cart back there, and as you saw, it's not always clear what everything is. Dan asked if I was buying this little chicken. I wasn't, but I thought it was pretty cute. So, here he is, to sign us off. So we're in this car. There's a music playing, wow. There's this other guy in this car, we're gonna race him. Hey, interview me. Okay. Alright, what did you think of the going to every thrift store ever, basically?
I'm very tired.
That's what I thought. What did you end up getting?
Plates and a bowl and some glasses.
Cool. Damn, what did you get?
I got a large black velvet painting.
Oh yeah, right here with the cross drawn on it.
The mid-70s, maybe?
Yeah.
And
You're like a pro.
some VHS tapes.
Yeah, I only buy trash. So I bought a bunch of trash in garbage bags. It's like liquid, like sludge.
Hi Richard, this is an interview.
Hey, yeah, I bought like everything. I bought 2 thrift stores. No, I bought this bookshelf. I bought a bunch of pink cups and an I Spy book, and
So what was your favorite thrift store?
I actually like the Salvation Army because I like that it just said thrift store, and I like that it had a gray wall.
Okay.
It's good.
I didn't
I
notice
also
that.
kind of like the Thrift King because it was very like the 1980s, but it was kind of gross in there.
Okay. If you could go to anyone right now, what thrift store would you go to in the city?
I would go to St. Vincent de Paul in Sharpsburg because we weren't there.
Okay.
And I kind of like that one the best because I'm like the prince of the St. Vincent de Paul or something, right? Because my grandmother worked there, my mom worked there, my friend Kyle works there, my former friend Josh works there, my friend Acacia works there. So it's like destined that one day I too will work there.
Okay.
Because I'm going to leave my job as a computer something and work at the thrift store. Because why not? You know, I could get like a third of the money I make and do a lot of work.
Yep. That's what the dream is.
Yeah. Sharpsburg is a community yard sale. We're just looking around at what's here. And maybe we will... Oh, there's a lot of stuff down there. Laura went home.
And there were two.
And then there were two. We got to Sharpsburg and started looking around. This guy had a bunch of free stuff. Then we saw these clothes. There was a lady really yelling about all of the corruption around Hillary Clinton, which was just kind of funny. She was very loud about it.
It ain't all out there, honey.
She said. I didn't really find a lot here that I was looking for. At the end, she started talking about Putin. Down here, there were just some like Nora Roberts and Danielle Steele books, the kind of stuff you find at every yard sale and thrift store. Went to the other side of the street and there were some little, just some like little bins with odds and ends, little knickknacks. But I did get a couple things from there.
Go for it. We're all with that.
Oh, that guy was awesome.
Yeah, we both got like a pretty cool record.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we found some more stuff. Oh yeah. That guy texted me again about the Legos, but he never, he was just like, oh, I gotta look through them. And then he was like, oh, some guy bought all of them except minifigures. And I was like, well, okay, what do you, like, let me know. And then he just never said anything. It's like, why did you even, like, tell me about it at all? Like, what was the point? Because, like, you weren't, I mean, I don't know what his deal was. Like, why, he would, like, just tell me after, like, oh, I just sold everything. It's like, well, why didn't you tell me before you did that? Like, I never even got to look at any of it. Stopped at my grandmother's house since she lives in Sharpsburg. I used to live here a little bit ago, very recently. I'm getting these Sega games back, and Dan's hanging out with this man. And how are you? What do you have to say to the internet people? Do you have any message to the internet community? No.
Just that I'm sleeping.
Oh. She's watching, I don't know what you're watching, but something. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. It's only 2 p.m. Alright, so here's the final results from all the thrift stores and the little community yard sale. I got these Halloween pretzel treats for the trick-or-treaters. I ended up with this nice box set of the Eye of the Beholder games. this very cool t-shirt. I mean, I've seen shirts like this before, but I don't know. I really like this shirt with this kind of watery look to it. I got this McDonald's VHS tape, the movie Enemy Mine on VHS, which looks to have some pretty cool makeup. Portable hung or jung, depending on whatever you want to say, I guess. I've heard both. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. One of these books, like I mentioned, I used to see at the nurse's office a lot. And A Wrinkle in Time. I ended up with this Spooky Pumpkin Man. I drank 2 of these coconut waters. I got all these pink cups. These black and white Halloween gloves. And this serving spoon, as my last one melted. It was made of plastic. I got Charles Sheffield's The Spheres of Heaven, a sci-fi book. And this I Spy book. I also ended up with these 2 records. They're actually pretty good ones, but they're not in perfect condition. Bob Dylan's Desire. I got these for about 10 cents each. And the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Ooh, can you identify everybody? That's in pretty bad condition. Finally, I got these small brass animals, these small instruments, a battleship, and a jukebox. And finally, this nice bookcase. Alright, thanks for watching. This is E-Freed Eater. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. You can leave a comment if you have any insight on maybe stuff I should have picked up or anything I did pick up. Maybe, tell me about some cool stuff you found at a flea market or yard sale. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Oh, and have a good one. It's like a documentary about nothing.